Hello friends, my name is Kshitij and today I'll be reviewing and explaining movie The Adventurer which was released in 1917. The film was directed by Charles Chaplin and produced by John Jasper. So let's get started. The Adventurer is an American short comedy film and is the last of the 12 films made under contract for the Mutual Films Corporation. Movie stars Charles Chaplin as the convict, Edna Purviance as the girl, Eric Campbell as the suitor, Henry Bergman as the father, Albert Austin as the butler, Marta Golden as the girl's mother, and Mae White as the lady.
Spoiler alert. Before I begin explaining the plot, those who haven't seen the movie as yet can close the video right now and watch it after they have done watching the film. I don't want to ruin the movie experience of those who haven't seen the movie as yet. Moving on.
Charlie plays an escaped convict from prison who is in his stripped prison uniform and is on the run from prison guards. He skillfully and athletically manages to elude a handful of guards at a rocky seashore, eventually making his escape by entering the water. Charlie opportunistically happens upon a man in a rowboat who is preparing for a swim. Charlie steals the man's swimsuit and heads to shore. He hears cries for help as a woman. Her mother and the woman's suitor have all fallen into the water and are poor swimmers. Charlie rescues them all, but carelessly allows the enormous suitor to fall back into the water while he is attempting to carry him on a stretcher. Charlie rescues him once again, but the angry suitor kicks Charlie senseless in the water. Charlie wakes up in a bedroom in the lavish home of the grateful girl and a mother. He's wearing stripped pajamas and for a moment he believes he's back in prison. He identifies himself as a yachtsman and is given a set of evening clothes to wear to a party. Charlie's luck begins to run out. However, the girl's father turns out to be the judge who sentenced Charlie to a prison term. Charlie looks vaguely familiar to the judge, but he cannot quite place him. The suitor, now especially miffed at Charlie because of the attention the girl is giving him, sees Charlie's photo in a newspaper as a prison escapee. Meanwhile, a house employee is feeding her bear in a meal in the kitchen. The bear happens to be one of the guards who was chasing Charlie on the beach. The suitor summons the authorities who pursue Charlie on a merry chase up and down the two-story house where Charlie's acrobatic skills save him from arrest several times. Just as it looks like Charlie will finally be apprehended, he cleverly escapes again and the chase is renewed. The film also stars Henry Bergman and Albert Austin and marked the final film of his co-star Eric Campbell, who died on December 20, 1917 in a drunk driving accident. Campbell, who was 37 at the time of his death, had appeared in 11 comedies with Chaplin in 1916 and 1917. Toraichi Kono, who was Charlie's personal chauffeur for many years, plays a small part in the film. He was aptly cast as a chauffeur of the girl and her mother. Response from the critics. A re-release of the film inspired this enthusiastic review in August 16, 1920 New York Times. This was written during a period in which Chaplin's film output was practically non-existent. On the Rivoli program and also at the Rialto, it showed that it is a Charlie Chaplin's revival. The Adventurer, which makes one wish between laughs, and the screen's best comedian would get to work and do what everyone knows he's capable of. There is a slapstick, coarse humor in The Adventurer, but also some of Chaplin's most irresistible Pantomime. Sound version release. In 1932, MD Van Buren of Van Buren Studios purchased Chaplin's mutual comedies for $10,000 each, added music by Gene Roddenberry and Winston Sharples, and sound effects, and released them through RKO Radio Pictures. Chaplin had no legal recourse to stop the RKO release.
If you enjoyed this review and explanation, do like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to Movies Simplified. If you didn't like the video, you can dislike it without any hesitation, which will make me work even more harder and improve on it. And yes, don't forget to click on the bell icon and turn the notifications on to keep receiving the latest exciting movie reviews and explanation. Thanks for watching.